My name is Josephine De Silva and I will be teaching you all physics, that is GCSE O-level physics, which has a course number 5054. The first thing we'll be discussing is the syllabus outline and paper pattern, followed by the introduction to physics. Okay, so our syllabus consists of 6 sections. The first one being general physics, which has one chapter which is physical quantities, units and measurements. In this chapter we'll be discussing the different measuring techniques used for measuring length, mass, volume, as well as the units including the SI units. Second section is Newtonian mechanics, where we have a couple of chapters that are being seen on the screen right now. Okay, that is kinematics, dynamics, mass, weight and density, turning effective forces, deformation and pressure. So all of these topics are mainly focusing on motion and forces. The third section is energy and thermal physics. Here we focus mainly on different forms of energy as well as the mode of transfer, like conduction, convection and radiation. The different energy sources, that is your kinetic energy, potential energy, electrical energy, etc., as well as how different matter move, that is how solids, liquid and gases. The next section is waves, in which we first discuss the general wave properties, then we go to light, which includes electromagnetic spectrum, which is your normal 7 colors which you see, and then we go to sound. Okay, the next section is electricity and magnetism. Here we have different topics related to them both. Especially when we come to electricity, we'll discuss the two main parts, that is your static and current electricity, and then we focus on your DC circuits. Okay, and then practical electricity is the one which we see the uses and applications of electricity in our daily life, followed by electromagnetism, that is which using magnets how electricity is generated, and then its induction through AC motors. Okay, then we have electronics as well. Basic of electronics is done. Then you have electronic systems, which you don't get a compulsory question. Normally in paper 2 you get a question from electronics, which is not compulsory, so it's not important to do it, but normally it is done so that you have an option in your exam. The last section is atomic physics, which covers radioactivity and different emissions of radioactive substances, giving alpha, gamma, beta, etc., as well as the complete structure of a nuclear atom. Next we discuss our paper pattern. For physics 5054, there are 4 papers, but we be giving only 3. The first one is your MCQ papers, which is for 1 hour and it has 40 questions. Okay, there is a choice in each question, approximately 4 to 5 choices, and you have to take around 1 to 1.5 minutes to answer each question. The next part is your theory paper, which is paper 2, that is divided into 2 sections. Section A carries 8 to 9 short structured questions, which are all compulsory, which account to 45 marks. And section B, you have 3 questions. Each question carries 15 marks, but you have to answer only 2 questions, so there's a choice of 1 question. So the total marks for this section is 30 marks, and it is 1 hour 45 minutes paper. Next you have is your paper 3, which is your practical paper, but that is not what is done in Pakistan. In your O-level, practical papers are not conducted. In place of that, we have your paper 4, which is your ATP, that is alternative to practical. So here you have 4 to 5 questions, and they are all related to the practical aspects. That means what labs you will be conducting during your classes. Related to that, you have questions here. Fine, and this accounts for 30 marks, and it's a 1 hour paper.